Cost you nothing to hit that like button, family. BigChap TV, where you know you gon' see that truth, that now this game so free. He give it a cut, that's how it's gotta be. It's BigChap TV.
What up, family? Cost you nothing to hit that like button, fam. Original Hotboy Turk. I really didn't expect this from Turk, fam, after all I have spoke on when it comes to Turk and his character, right? We also know when it comes to Birdman, when it comes to Cash Money, I mean, Turk have had his issues with these people. That's why I didn't understand why he was getting off like this on Choke No Joke. And the way that he was getting off, fam, I'm about to get into details, but it was way, way out of character. Now, Choke No Joke was speaking on the Fat Joe situation. And he was speaking on the allegation that's against Fat Joe and the people that he know around the situation, right? In the process of speaking on this, and then keep in mind, when it comes to speaking on things that's in the blogs, if you're a blogger, you got the right to do that with your opinion on how you feel about the situation, right? Now, they was on BigChap. Turk went in on Choke No Joke. Mind you, Choke is an older OG in the game. But Turk went in, found pretty much calling the man out his name subliminally. And also found he was speaking on Choke No Joke being the police when Choke was saying that the charges against Fat Joe may ring true when it come to the underage girl and all these different things. But Turk went off, fam. Turk called that man the police. Turk was saying the bitch ass nigga word, excuse my language, fam. Turk went on to just be very, very disrespectful. Choke No Joke was saying when it comes to Cash Money and with Birdman them, he did the same thing because he put a lawsuit against Birdman them to get his settlement. Choke No Joke is saying that's the same thing that happening with Fat Joe and his hype man. It ain't no difference in the courts. Turk really wasn't trying to hear that. And Turk went to speaking on Cash Money being on tour now. You know, we doing our thing now, but at the same time, he never directly answered that question with Choke No Joke. Now, Turk, we can remember a time, fam, to where you went on Drink Champs. You went on a lot of different other podcasts speaking on Birdman now, fam. So what is it that you like so much about Fat Joe? And I'm not saying that these charges are true, but what is it so much, fam, when it comes to this man putting a lawsuit against Fat Joe trying to get his money, whether he's right or wrong? I mean, you did the same thing. And that don't make Choke a police for saying that some of the stuff may ring true due to Cuban Link and the rest of them that was around Fat Joe that he have interviewed, and he's saying some of the stories, fam, pretty much match up. But Turk wasn't trying to hear that. And then he was saying, nigga, we getting money now. Turk, for a minute, bro, you just started getting money on this tour. It seemed that this tour had went to your head, fam. I mean, Choke No Joke, old school. You would have been looking real crazy to get out there, and you was already looking crazy, talking bad like you was. That man a blogger, speak on it just like you and BigChap. Be on there speaking on situations, fam. I think you just got ahead of yourself with this Cash Money tour, getting that bag the same way you can go up, the same way that you can go down again, fam. I need you not to forget that, homie. Because I had a whole lot more faith in you, fam, than what I seen what you did with Choke No Joke. Calling this man out his name, saying different things that trying to destroy this man's character. And you have been in the same basis. You fought for your money with Cash Money, fam, that you was old. You know what I'm saying? It's no different from homie doing what he doing with Fat Joe, which we didn't know if what you were saying was true or not about Cash Money. You know, people start to get ahead in life And they started to look behind on people that they think ain't on that level. And Turk was even talking about niggas being peons. Peons? Man, you was the biggest peon on Cash Money, brother. Come on, man. You the last one that niggas talk about. And then he was saying about the peon situation with Fat Joe Hype, man. I forget his name, that's suing him. And he's saying that homie is a peon. This man was around Fat Joe 15, 16 years. I'm not saying that Fat Joe guilty. I'm just sticking to the script on how Turk getting at this man and saying that a motherfucker is, excuse my language, is a peon, fam. When do we start talking like that, Turk? Because far as I knew, fam, you always talked about the Most High, how good God is, everybody the same. Everybody on the same level. Now you going on tour, getting the bag, you done bought a new chain, now you talking about peons. You see, this the thing, fam. This the thing where people and individuals, families, friends, they say, man, nigga get the bag and change. They change. I can tell Turk already have changed, fam. Because if you weren't in position like you was, you wouldn't been getting that choke, no joke, like talking about, fam. You just feeling good about what you got going on with your people, and that's cool. I'm not knocking that. But at the same time, fam, you need to not knock what other individuals got going on when it comes to this blogging, homie. Because you do the same thing on B-High TV. When you and B-High get up there and start doing your thing, fam, when y'all get on there, get to speaking on situations that you feel, putting your point on it, fam, it's the same demo what Choke No Joke is doing, homie. So we're not going to act like that you don't be speaking on people's situations also, homie. We're not going to act like that you just a full-fledged rapper right now. You've been a blogger yourself, really, my nigga. And Choke No Joke, he handled it so well. Y'all check it out on B-High TV. Choke No Joke handled it so well, fam, to where he never got loud with Turk. He never got out of character with Turk. But he was showing Turk that I'm not scary at the same time, fam. And for Turk to come out and saying what he's saying Choke is the police, Choke is this, Choke is that, fam, well, you don't need to be on no type of social media speaking on nobody, Diddy or nobody. I don't care how you speaking on them, fam. You don't need to be on social media speaking on nobody, fam. If you that law to the streets, you acting like you was still in New Orleans on some gangbanging shit. The way you spoke out, fam. And I understand sometimes we can lose our character, but that wasn't no reason to lose it. With that man just giving his opinion on how he feel about the situation when it come to Fat Joe. And he had facts. He was speaking facts from shit that he had done read and studied. Turk was just speaking out the side of his neck. Oh, we Cash Money, nigga, we on tour now. What you got to say about us? You hating on us? Woo, 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 woo. But if that's the case, fam, you done hated on every other group and person that you have talked about on your social media and that you have talked about up there with B-High, fam. That's all I'm saying. Let's keep it real. But I will keep y'all updated on situations, though, family. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.